What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to talk about TFCon and what to expect. Sorry I'm late. I had some technical difficulties on my computer. I decided to try to cancel this live stream, but I guess I didn't cancel it. So thanks to Michael Rogers for reminding me that the stream was still up and live. So we're going to talk about TFCon today, a couple of little administrative things. So I do have the verses coming up. Let me say hi to people in the chat here. Wow, there's a lot of people here waiting. And sorry to keep you waiting. Clay Gray, Steve Camarelli, King Rouse Reviews, Hans, Winston, Michael Rogers, all you guys. Thanks for joining. Sorry for delaying. So a couple of administrative things. We're going to do the verses. Actually doing it right now on the Fans Toys versus the Ocular Max Springer. So that's kind of fun. Also, if you haven't noticed, I am wearing the shirt. So this is the official TM Review shirt. You can buy these now. I have them up on my eBay page. So I think I linked that in a video. I think what I'll do is put that in my channel description. So if you're interested, you can go find it. If you're trying to find it on eBay, literally just search for TM Reviews. And that's how you can find. You can also look on my Facebook page, and I've got links to the eBay store. So if you want to buy one of these, I have it in black. I have it in this color here, which is heather gray. And I have all the sizes. So if you're interested, you can buy that. All right, so let's talk about TFCon. And I'm going to share their site here. So if you don't know already, TFCon is coming up. It is October 22nd through 24th. Hey, what's up, Deluxe Baldwin, Hale Hasbro Reviews? Thanks for joining. Dr. Diecast, thank you. A lot of you guys are actually coming to TFCon, so that's cool. I get to meet some people. I'm excited for that too. So here is their website. So October 22nd through 24th, it's going to be in Baltimore. It's really Saturday and Sunday are the days for TFCon. The tickets are still on sale. So let me just show you here the tickets. The premium pass is already sold out. So these are 110 for the weekend. Basically, the premium tickets. I'm going to talk about the tickets. You know, what do you get if you've never been? I know there's some people in the comments who have never been. Actually, put in the comments if you're planning to go to TFCon or if you're interested in TFCon. So premium pass basically gets you access to the dealer room a little bit early. And it also gets you access to the exclusives. So you can buy those exclusives before they sell out. Typically, they do that in kind of in a side room. They set aside all the exclusives. Henry from Pake for Life always has to help because he helps the Toy Dojo booths. You can see him there helping to sale and hand out toys there. So that's the premium pass. Really, you just get those two things. That's really what it's about, is the early access to the exclusives and early access to the floor. Then the weekend pass is what I always get, which is Saturday and Sunday. That gets you access to the floor, gets you access to all the TFCon programming on both days. Some people just go Saturday, or some people just go Sunday, and then you can buy these other tickets. So those are the tickets. There's also a customizing class, which is actually sold out at this point. Jermaine Sutton, what's up? I know you're going to be there, so I will see you there. Michael Rogers is going to be there. Winston, you're going to be there. Wow, a lot of people going. Anyway, a customizing class, they basically take a figure and teach you how to kind of paint it and customize it. And they usually go with a specific design. I've never actually done the customizing class. It usually sells out pretty quickly, but I've heard people like that. So if you're into that, you could try to get that, although now it's going to be hard to get a ticket for that. So those are tickets. The other thing that's coming, which hasn't been announced yet, are the exclusives. So exclusives are going to show up on this page. I have been talking to someone that's involved. I don't want to give anything away, and I don't want to give their name out either. But they are working on a few different exclusives. We'll see if they actually show up. Right now, production is tough because we got to get things from China, and shipping is slow. Everybody knows that. So there's a few pieces probably from MMC, Planet X, and maybe Fans Hobby. So we'll see if they all show up. But that's the plan. They'll actually show pictures and images of it here. So you'll see it here, but you also see it probably on Dime Chalk's site or any of those other sites. So that's probably one of the big things for TFCon is those exclusives. That's one of the things that people are interested in. So the way to get those is you go to the dealer room, the dealer floor on Saturday morning or Sunday, and basically you wait in line. Those usually sell out relatively quickly, depending what it is. Sometimes they don't, but usually they sell out. So that's kind of a wait in line and get it, unless you get the premium pass. All right, and then the next thing is the programming. So here's the schedule. And I'm really just talking about TFCon for people who haven't gone or people who are interested and may not know what goes on at TFCon. By the way, I did meet a couple people in the comments. I did meet Mr. Deluxe Baldwin over there at TFCon. I met Bobby Skullface there and a few others, T-Man 978, Pig for Life. A lot of people will be going to Baltimore, so you can meet them as well, which is cool. So here's the schedule. Friday night there's not really too much going on. They have the customizing class. You get the premium tickets. Mostly there's not much. If you're into Transformers, the card game, which is called Transformers TCG, they have open play. So if you're into that, I'm personally not into the card game, but if you are, that they have that going on pretty much the whole weekend, on and off. Excuse me. Let me get a drink here. So Saturday is the main event. So Saturday is when things go on. They open up the floor for the premium pass at 9, and then everybody else a little bit later, usually 11 o'clock is when you open to general admission. So they get a couple hours. There are some guests. We do have a whole bunch of people, voice actors, who are coming, and they'll be signing autographs. So there's that going on pretty much throughout the day, on and off. I know there's some Beast Wars. If you're a Beast Wars fan, there's some Beast Wars actors coming. If you're a Transformers G1 fan, there's some actors coming from that too. So that goes on pretty much all day Saturday. The dealer room is where you can kind of walk around and see all the different things that are on display, the different stores. Toy Dojo will have a booth. Ages 3 and up will have a booth. The Chosen Prime will have a booth. I did. Cobra Clan, you're here. I met you at TFCon too. They did change the rules this year, so you do have to either prove vaccination or you have to have a negative test to enter if you're going to be coming to TFCon. So that's new this year. So make sure you're prepared for that before you come. Thanks for mentioning that, Cobra Clan. So Saturday, that's kind of it. You pretty much close up with the dealer room. The afternoon, and I don't see it on the schedule, so that's interesting. But normally Saturday afternoon, usually around 4 o'clock, is the third party panel. That's the main event. That's the main thing people go for. That's why people go to TFCon, or at least for me. That's the big thing. So you don't want to miss that. You want to get there, early if you can, to get a seat. They'll be basically do all the reviews. So the companies that are revealing anything, they'll give images over to the TFCon folks, and the TFCon folks will kind of run through that. And that's really fun. People kind of cheer for stuff they like, or sometimes they boo for the stuff they don't like. But it is fun. That's the fun part. I don't know why it's not on the schedule. It's a little bit strange that it's not on there, but I can almost guarantee they're going to have the third party panel. It'd be very strange if they don't have that. Saturday night is kind of people hang out. So if you end up staying, if you're not from the local area, there's people who stay at the hotel for the TFCon, usually hang out. I'll be hanging out there, so there'll probably be other people who usually just, hang out by the bar or just transform some stuff or play with some toys. Whatever you're into, people do that Saturday night. Then Sunday, you kind of do the whole thing all over again. The dealer room opens up again, and that pretty much closes out TFCon. So that's kind of what's scheduled. I'm interested in what you guys are looking forward to at TFCon. So let me kind of go back in the comments here. So I'm going to have to go pretty far back. So, there's also TFCon Toronto. So I wanted to mention that too. Let's see. I think I have Toronto up here. Here's Toronto. So TFCon Toronto is December 10th through 12th, which is a kind of a weird time to have it, right before Christmas. I don't know if they're going to have good attendance. This will be the first year ever. It sounds like some of the vendors aren't going. So the Chosen Prime may not be there at TFCon Toronto. They're usually the sponsor of the entire thing. Ages 3 and Up is also a sponsor. So Ages 3 and Up is the Canada store. They're kind of a sister store, I guess, a partner with Toy Dojo. So Ages 3 and Up will most definitely be there because they're from Canada. So this is in Toronto. The Toronto one just has a different vibe than Baltimore. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a different vibe in Canada. But this is basically the same. Everything I just went over, right? They have the same kind of schedule. They also have exclusives, which they haven't announced yet because it's a little far away. And typically we meet a couple different people there. One person I did meet there who is from Canada is Vangelis. So if you ever watch Vangelis channel, he goes there. So let me take some of your comments. I'm interested what you guys have to say. So Steve says Toronto is going to operate at 50% capacity this year. Yeah, it's going to be interesting because I don't know if they're going to let everybody in, especially if you're traveling from another country. I'm not sure if you can actually enter Canada yet. So this one is going to be interesting. TFCon Toronto is going to be a little bit weird. Cobra Clan, the thing sucks. It's 10 minutes from my house. Oh, really? That's interesting. So you must live in Baltimore. Steve says you need a vax and mask to go to Toronto. Wow. Okay. So I didn't know that. I thought you could be vaccinated or you had to bring your test. So that's interesting. T-Man was watching the whole time. Thanks, T-Man. Welcome. Michael Rogers, I'm looking forward to everything. Okay. Hans said that would be funny watching someone drunk trying to transform. I actually do that all the time. Especially at weekends, I'll have a drink and I'll start transforming. It's just fun. T-Man says y'all better get your tracking chips installed in your shoulder if you want to go. T-Man, don't spread rumors. RID says that TFCon tips is to take 50K and buy up everything in that dealer. The deal room does have some good deals sometimes. I mean, obviously you got to look, you got to kind of find the stuff. The exclusives aren't the only thing there. You can find good deals on G1 stuff and, just stuff that you missed. There's always somebody selling stuff that you're looking for. Cobra Clan says, get a room and hang out at the lobby bar. No vaccination, negative test needed, and you don't have to wear a mask. Yeah, that's up to you guys how you want to hang out. Me personally, I'm going to follow whatever regulations they put out. But T-Man says, I'm willing to bet Canada is way different than Baltimore, to say the least. Yes, very, very different. They definitely treat things differently there. Michael Rogers, wear that Vax card and badge for goodness sake. All right, I took a few comments. Let me see. Raul says, I wish that we have this kind of stuff in the Netherlands. They did do a TFCon in California. I don't think they've ever done one internationally. We did have Hasbro Con, or what's it called, BotCon. And there were rumors that was going to go international, but then it stopped and we don't have BotCon anymore. So pretty much limited to TFCon at this point. MikeBot says, never been to TFCon. Which is better, the one in Canada or the one in the States? Like I said, they're two different vibes. The Toronto one is just feels a little more laid back. The environment, there's less people, it's less crowded. The Baltimore one is more excitement, a little bit more. There's more people that you probably know, especially from like YouTubers or just people in the community, just because it's in the United States, whereas Toronto is a little bit harder to get to. So they're two different vibes. Both of them are good. I don't think there's one better than the other. Things are different Toronto and right now for sure. T-Man says, I'm looking forward to buying expensive toys. Yeah. So last time I went, I did end up buying a few things. You end up finding, random things. Like I think T-Man last time found the Fans Toys Grinder alternate head. I found the little tiny transformer. Let me take this screen off here. I found like a little like Japanese transformer. So you find all these like unique little things, and all of the retailers from at least from the US are there. Chosen Prime, Toy Dojo, Ages 3 and Up. All the ones. Or Agabus is a pretty big one. Their booth has gotten bigger and bigger. I really like talking to all those guys because they know a lot. TF Nation, yeah. Mike Rogers says TF Nation is in the UK. That's a good one for the UK. although not really near the Netherlands. But Antoine, hey, what's up, Antoine? He says, I wonder if MSC 400 Mentis is going to be at TFCon Baltimore. I know it's exclusive to PSX, but you never know. It could show up. Yeah, so they haven't announced. MMC is going to have something, right? We know that for sure. They almost every year have an exclusive. Don't know what it is yet, but that's a possibility. Why Baltimore? They need to bring it back to LA. The LA is next year. They're doing LA, or I guess California next year. So stay tuned for that. Like Roger says, you have to see if TF Nation opens back up. Yeah, TF Nation isn't on this year at least. Steve says Toronto has always been awesome for TFCon. Yeah, I like Toronto. It's just a different vibe. All right, that's really it for today. I just wanted to cover what's TFCon all about. What can you expect? What can you be excited for? T-Man says they brought the pre-release version of Masterpiece Bumblebee to the one I went to 45. Well, that's cool. So T-Man got to see an early version of Bumblebee. So you do get to see stuff like that. Flame Toys was there last time, so we got to see some of their product, which was pretty cool. So any of those kind of retailers, if you're interested, they'll be showing stuff off there. All right, so that's really it for today. Thanks for joining. I hope to see you guys at TFCon. I won't be at Toronto, but I will be in Baltimore. Whichever one you're going to, enjoy, say hi to people, and we'll see you there. Later.